Here's the disclaimer. This is for educational purposes only. This is not financial advice. Cryptocurrencies are risky. Do your due diligence and invest at your own risk. You can lose money. What's up, everyone? My name is J Tragic Jeffrey. Welcome to Crypto Plunder, where there will be no champagne sipping, crypto pumping. I can only give you the real. In the crypto world, today is February 20th, 2018. Glad to be back. I've been on vacation. Had to go chill with the family, man. Chill with the family. Just good times. Good times. But I'm back. And I'm geared up and ready to go. So let's get to the news, which is gonna be green. Because everybody realizes they can't FUD out forever. Right? But they seem to FUD out at this consistent times. We'll get to that in a minute. But Singapore, China, saying they're gonna deal with regulations. Duh. Like we didn't see that coming. We saw that coming. Bank of England. Bitcoin is a failed currency. Man, suck it from the back. You don't even know what you're talking about. Again, it's not a currency. You can't treat it like a currency. You can't treat this like gold. You can't treat this like real estate. You can't. The reason why? Because it's not in most cases. You can't treat Microsoft, right? Microsoft, if I earn with Microsoft, like I create a PowerPoint presentation that I sell, then if I've bought the software, then I made money with products that I'm using from services that I'm offering from the software. I am not being taxed as if it's real estate. I'm not being taxed as if it's gold. I'm not being taxed. I created the value, right? And in most cases, things like the Steam platform, you're able to write articles and earn. That's royalties, right? Royalties. So it needs to be treated like royalties. Really not that damn hard, folks. So these guys are idiots. Why am I so aggressive? I will talk about that also, because I'm changing my format now because, well, yeah, you know what? I'm going to say it right now. Because YouTube is basically pulling monetization away from me anyway for being under 1,000 subscribers, I don't feel the need to have to curb my tongue anymore. Trying to be advertiser friendly. What I'm going to do is say, screw you, advertisers. I don't even need your damn cash. I'm going to make my own damn money, sucker. Moving on. Crypto investment shows limitless ignorance of the human race. A hedge fund is saying this. Again, suck it from the back. Really? You're ignorant for not understanding the tech, but that's all right because you're nothing but a fiat pusher, right? You're pushing some crappy ass hedge fund. That's whack, my dude. Whack, whack, whack. Get it out of here. We don't want it anymore. We don't want your BS stock market BS. Get it out of here. We don't want it anymore. I want to invest in individual things, not packaged up companies that suck. For the most part, top 1,000 companies suck. You know, so screw it. Like, these guys don't get it. This, blah, gray news. This, gray news. This, green news. Because it just shows that they're interested in trying to do something to make their money now that they own they brought it down. China brought it down. Well, actually, no, Singapore's straight, because I think Singapore is where most of these blockchain companies. So it's not the Chinese government, but it is what it is. Israel confirms cryptocurrency will be taxed as property. You're stupid. You can't tax it as property. Sorry. You'll figure it out later that you can't do it that way. But and for now, they'll keep trying to figure out what they're going to do. You need to tax this like royalties. Again, you need to tax this like royalties because debit cards that are using blockchain technology and giving you a percentage for your transactions, you're not going to try to tax those transactions like real estate, jackasses. You're just not. Stupid. South Korean government official in charge of crypto regulations found dead of a heart attack. Unfortunately, that's great news. I'm sorry for the loss of the South Korean government official, but it doesn't have any big movement on the markets. Let's see. Don't believe the hype. Wyoming introduces a bill to exempt crypto from property taxation. Wyoming gets it. Thank you, Wyoming. You're getting it. You get it. BitMEX doesn't matter. Gray news. That's green news right there. Everything else was gray. So we got 2 greens. Calling for crypto regulation. Yeah, I don't think you can really regulate it unless you want to regulate it as royalties. If you're going to do that, then you're smart. If you're not going to do that, you're a jackass. So we're moving on. I'll call this gray because they still don't know what it is, according to what I saw from the last hearing. Crypto needs some rules for future success. Yes, I believe that ICOs need rules. I don't believe crypto needs rules. South Korea's cryptocurrency exchanges made $648 million in taxable revenue. Doesn't matter. Lenovo explores blockchain for document validation with U.S. patent. Do you see how right here this can't be? See what I mean by saying that this can't be taxed as real estate? Because this is now documents. Is a patent on a technology for documents, and there might not be any earnings, we will see, but at the same time you can't tax this as real estate. Dumb. We're gonna leave it at that. It's pretty much green news, green day. We know we're up. Let's see how much we're up by since the last time. Up by 6%. For me, the numbers I really care about, because this number is based off news, FUD, and basically fear and greed. This is based off of actual numbers. This is the Bitcoin Energy Consumption Index. This is the miners that are going online. How much energy is being used to mine Bitcoin. And as of February 19th, 2018, 50.40 terawatt hours. Terawatt hours are being used to mine Bitcoin on a global scale. This is big. You know, where were we just back in the beginning of February? We're at 46. We're now at 50. So we're still going up. That is people paying 100. That's people putting hundreds, if not thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of dollars into mining equipment. Bitcoin mining equipment is basically Bitcoin validation of transaction equipment, right? The Bitcoin mining equipment validates transactions. So what we're looking at is the validation of transactions. The energy used to validate transactions is consistently going up. So that means demand. We know that there's a limited supply, which means the price will continue to rise. But not forever, right? We're gonna have dips. We just came out of the January dip. This year's January dip. Why is the dip so big? More people to fear out in the marketplace. We were only at $600, $700, wait, what were we at? Like $900, basically $1,000 January 2017, and it went up to $19,000, $20,000, it hit 20, right? So you got to think that, damn, we went from 1,000 to 20 in a year. You can't do that forever. It's got to come down, and what we were worried about was where it was going to bounce. So in January, I said it was going to go here potentially for a bounce point. right? Now, what I've done since the last time I did my video is I put these purple lines in. The purple lines are my monthly lines. If you followed Sensi Kevlar's training, as far as the being able to chart, you would have known that you can figure out how to put your monthly lines, draw out your lines. I put just a few up here so that now when I look at it, I can say, oh, if I had done that earlier, if I knew that this line was going to be breached, it would be a definite serious pull down. And this line would be breached, it'd be a serious pull down. Then this line would be breached and it'd be a serious pull down. Now, I don't have another mega monthly line that I can see for quite some time. Like, it's all the way down here for the next, that's about the $6,000 mark. So I don't think we're going to be hitting there anywhere soon. So really, at this mark right here, actually, damn, I could really put that in, couldn't I? Yeah, hold on. I just saw this now, and I'm going to go ahead and put that in because I did not see that before. So now you can actually see I'm going to put in my monthly. Oops, wrong one. There we go. And just change this to my purple. There we go. That is where our next monthly break was. It actually didn't consistently break, but it broke past it. It touched it and came back up. But, so, what we're looking at right now is we're staying right here. We're bouncing off of this line. This is actually our main line that may happen because we do have this March dip coming. March dip. Right? Here's a March right around here, March, and even in April. So, as I've been telling everybody, we potentially have a March-April dip coming soon. Potentially. Not saying it's going to happen, but it can happen. So you get prepared. What you do is, if you bought down here where I said my call for, set my call level and said, hey, I'm thinking that we're going to go to 5953. If we hit 5953, I didn't base it just on the chart. I based it on how much bad news was still out there, how much fear was out there. I said we could get to 5953 before I left. We hit it and then bounce back up. You can go back to other videos and it's proven that I said it. Right, so 5953 was the zone. And then I said right here, the next potential bounce spot was going to be here when we were coming down before we hit that. So we hit that. So now we're hitting up here. We're hitting some heavy resistance because it is a big monthly line. If we break past it, it's going to surge. But can it surge high with a potential March dip happening? Don't know why it's been consistently dipping April and March for the last few years, but it's been doing it consistently. So that's why I'm just giving you a heads up to say, if you had bought down here like I told you to, get ready to potentially snitzel some if you see the news shift on you. The minute you see some news shifting, get your profits out. Cap up them profits, maybe push it into something else that's interesting. All right? So that's what we're doing with the charts. That's currently what I'm looking at. I am waiting for a March/April dip to happen before I go back in. I didn't make any purchases as heavy as I wanted to. Unfortunately, vacation hit immediately. It happened, but now there's no vacation, so I'm just waiting to see if this March/April dip happens based off the news. And if it does, if the news starts making that happen, then you already know I'm going in. And of course, I'll have a video to let y'all know that I'm seeing the signs of it when I see the signs of it. All right. Now we're going to move on to the fact that we were talking about earning our crypto, not buying it. Steemit platform. I started moving some capital over to Steem because I want to be able to get more Steem power because I am been consistently receiving from Minnow Booster. So for me, now I have a way to earn and potentially compound my earnings, right? Because compound earnings are the best earnings to have. Now, I don't have a full strategy quite yet. I am still working on it. As you see, I am still working on it. So, my goal to you is to tell you that be on the lookout for earning more with your Steem profiles. My suggestion is start with blogging, start posting, start earning, and then as I'm working on how to earn more via residuals coming in from Minnow Booster, I will make a video. Once I finish off the strategy, I'll be sure to share it with y'all once I have it down. But feel free to jump over to Minnow Booster yourself, start figuring it out yourself. If you want, if you're so inclined to do, then please feel free to do. You don't have to wait on me. Let's get into some toxic hustle news. All right, that's at flipboard.com at toxic hustle. This is our channel where our Flipboard aggregation, our news aggregation, where we take the news that we see all over the place and we aggregate it on behalf of the business for Toxic Hustle, right? So one of the things in AI, we follow AI very hard. The father of artificial intelligence says singularity is 30 years away. All right? So think about that. Depending on how old you are, think about that. In 30 years, there's going to be an AI. If you don't know what the singularity is, it's just saying that there's going to be a point in which artificial intelligence becomes almost superhuman in the way that it thinks and processes and does things, right? And they're saying that in 30 years, that AI is going to be smarter than all of human intelligence put together and will continue to grow. So now think, what type of machine will it need? Will it want some centralized, closed off environment to try to play in? No, it's going to want free energy. It's going to pay people via the energy that it's being used to keep its intelligence in check, in place. And that's why I say that blockchain / cryptocurrencies aren't going anywhere, because artificial intelligence will not let it not be. And these pundits that walk around thinking that they understand what this technology is are in for a very rude awakening when it awakens. All right. So what does that mean? Well, let's deal with, since that's going to be what the super smart intelligence is, let's deal with the rudimentarily kind of intelligent, because most of our artificial intelligence, unfortunately, they're not that intelligent yet, right? So, but they can do a lot of things, like DeepMind's latest AI transfers its learning to new tasks. So, hey, I'm learning here, I'm gonna shift it off to you, you learn. So it's almost like neurons, okay? So now you're starting to see the neurons starting to fire in a brain. And DeepMind, that is the scariest AI that I've seen thus far, right? There's a few AIs out there, but DeepMind is the scariest thus far in what it'll be able to do to basically reduce the need for human intervention in most labor. Artificial intelligence being used to raise better pigs in China. New DNA nanobots, so robots at a nano level or small molecular level, successfully target and killed off cancerous tumors. Do you see what AI is going to be able to do? A worldwide AI consciousness may replace human speech. Clearbrain uses AI to help advertisers target the right users. So marketing. AI is changing contracts. Florida man becomes the first person to live with advanced mind-controlled robotic arm. Yeah, so you can go in here and read some of the articles. This is what we're headed for. This is what we've been looking at for Toxic Hustle, because Toxic Hustle, if you read our mandate from the website, we are looking at becoming a business that will be run by our own private artificial intelligence in the future. So that's part of our business model. Why we're looking at AI is because our business will be run by AI in time. Your business. When it comes to your business, this is going to be the biggest importance right here. IRS, if you are not paying your taxes, the IRS can basically rescind your travel freedom, right? Your liberty, because it's not a right, it's a liberty to be able to travel. Everything in the United States is a liberty, not a right. So unfortunately, we live in a society where they consistently keep putting the foot at the back of our necks. So if you are not paying your taxes, I believe it's $50,000 worth of taxes. If you owe $50,000 or more, they will pull your passport. So you will not be able to travel. So why am I bringing this up in Crypto Plunder? Because guess what? If you made a crap load of revenue in crypto and you think that you're not going to pay your taxes, and you're like, well, let them come after me, that's cool. They will. And they'll pull your their passport. They'll pull your travel rights. So I say pay your taxes. It's annoying, and especially the way that they're trying to do it now. Remember, the new rules that came out in January are not viable until 2019. So you should still be able to pay your taxes the way that they were paid before, which is when you cashed out, pay your taxes. If you cashed out to a bank account, pay your taxes on the money you cashed out. Now, this is not tax advice. You'll need to see a tax advisor to verify that, but that's where I'm headed for this year. Next year, since they introduced it in 2018, it should not be viable for 2018's tax. It'd be viable for 2019's tax, right? Because you can't introduce a law post, after they introduced it in January 1st of this year, of 2018. So 2018's new law that came out in January about it being taxed as property or whatever, what have you, should not be effective until 2019. So you should still be able to pay your taxes the way you were paying your taxes before. Just find out from your tax advisor how that is. Things are getting harder. Google's making it harder to search. Facebook's making it harder for your targeted reach. So just understand that if you have a Facebook fan page and you're promoting there as a business, or if you have your website, you're going to have to start thinking about how to implement better content to get more visible on people's private timelines, especially in Facebook. Unless it's a family or friend, that is the news that's going to be more important. So things that are shared by families and friends are going to have more clout than things that are posted on there by a business. So you can pay for you're not going to get, what they're going to do is they're making you pay for advertising. So you're going to have to pay to be able to get more visibility. My thing is, why am I going to pay you to get still no sales, right? Not to say that Facebook doesn't give you sales, but I know my friends are not on Facebook to buy anything. And you got to spend a hell of a lot of money to get it in front of the right people, and a hell of a lot of testing. And believe me, I've been testing Facebook ads for a long time. It sucks unless you really, really have a targeted audience with a very niche product. If you're doing something that everybody else is doing, it's going to make it really hard. Okay, so be smart in how you spend your advertising dollars for your businesses in 2018. They're making it really hard. Start developing a content strategy that can help grow you without having to spend a lot of dough. That leads us to Toxic Hustle. Thank you for the few people that have been subscribing. As I said earlier, the YouTube is no longer going to be monetizing our content, so you will not be seeing ads for the most part, I believe, on the content after today, which is fine. We're going to move on to other things. We're looking at other companies, and YouTube, who's owned by Google, has not learned their lesson yet, and they're going to fall behind yet again. You know, Google thinks that its dominance is going to be maintained forever, and it's not. Just like Yahoo was the lead in search engine traffic, they got knocked out the box. Just like Microsoft had Internet Explorer and it was the #1 browser to search the web, well, it's knocked out the box. Just like there was bookstores everywhere and Amazon came and knocked them out the box. Just like there were Blockbuster video stores all over the place and that got knocked out the box. So, and then you have music getting beat the hell down by, you know, and sales are tanking, and that is knocked out the box, right? When was the last time you bought a CD? Right? Which leads me, you know, that leads me to say that, look, you can Facebook, YouTube, Netflix, all these companies that are dealing with video, YouTube does not, if YouTube keeps doing what they're doing and treating the people that develop for their platform the way that they do, as soon as a cryptocurrency slash blockchain company comes in that can do it right and we can earn there and it's simple for adoption, I will be the first one to begin migrating my content up the hell off of here. I'll leave it here and I'll still promote and push it, but you know, I'm going to syndicate it first on the other platform and then it will come to YouTube next. But right now, YouTube is the lead in video, and we're going to make sure to stay doing what's necessary to get you the content you need to make the right business decisions for your business in the crypto space. All right. So that being said, when it comes to your business as a musician, as I'm a musician, I started adding a few things to what I want to discuss with you. One of those is I want to thank people that have been listening to the music. The link is in the description below. Listening to my music. I'm back in the studio again. Already started working on a few things, and I actually have some artificial intelligence in my music process now, which is why I talk about AI a lot, which I keep telling y'all, reason why I talk about AI is I see AI taking over all forms of the business. And I'm not talking like it's 10 years away or 20 years away. I'm putting it in my business right now, right? We at Toxic Hustle, we're doing it now. So my business, being a producer, my business is to create music. And then as an artist is to make music. So as these things get simpler and simpler on the blockchain to do, then most of this stuff that we're having is going to get outsourced to those algorithms or get outsourced to those systems or those programs that are using those systems. So imagine a virtual instrument that it has AI behind it, and you run an AI task and you pay maybe a fraction of a hair of some currency to be able to do that task, but it's doing something like mixing your project for you. You know, so these are the things that can really change how business runs in the future. So the audience base has grown. I want to thank I think it's I have 2 new listeners that came in the last few weeks. I'm really appreciative. We're starting to grow faster as more and more people get into the music. If you are a musician and you would like to start getting your audience together, my suggestion is to go to CD Baby. Make sure that you sign up as an artist. Make sure you upload your music. Make sure that way you can earn your royalties. You'll be on Amazon, CD Baby, the CD Baby website, on Spotify, on Beats Music,
which is Apple. You'll also be able to sell your music on Apple, on iTunes as digital downloads. You'll be on, I think Tidal is also there. So you'll have different places that you can be able to sell and stream your music. My suggestion is get your music up there. If you are not an artist and you are a producer, my suggestion is to go to beatstars.com. Again, I'm not being paid for this. Go to beatstars.com and start uploading your music. As a producer, my link is in the description below for the production. As a producer, I sell my beats. I sell them to be able to use them in my own videos. I sell them to be able to be used in other projects that I do for clients in video. So even just being able to sell your music that can be licensed by people who want to use it for their videos, do that. You know, that you can be somebody's intro. So my suggestion is do that if you are a music producer or you're interested in becoming a producer. Well, here's a way that you can start earning your money for your crypto. Right? It's not just earning money for your money, but earn money for your crypto. All of the stuff that I'm leading down this path is I want people to start earning. That is the biggest thing that I said in 2018. I was going to start helping you earn for your crypto. These are the steps that you do. And I'm going to keep repeating these things over and over on every single video because I don't know when I'm going to be talking to you. I don't know if you hear this video or a video 10 videos from now. So I'm going to make sure that every single video I say, if you have a way to earn for your crypto. Fiverr. I'm adding this as a new thing that I'm bringing up in this video and for future videos. You can do graphics for other people to earn your crypto. You can earn and get paid to your bank account. I think they pay to PayPal as well. I think so. So then you just take it to your bank account, and then bring it over to wherever you buy your crypto. So you can do graphics, you can do marketing, market people stuff. You can write for people. You can do video and animations for people. You can do music, like we just talked about, earning for your music. You can program. You can do business stuff internally, like be somebody's virtual assistant. So there's plenty of things that you can do to earn. Right? It's not just in music. It's not just in video. It's not just in selling audio. It's also being able to do contractual work for other people. So start thinking about how you can do that as well. Start earning your money for your cryptocurrencies. East Coast Crypto Discord, I'm back in the room next week. This week, I am coming up with the strategy for the value investors. I've created my team. I'm going to be creating a team of people that are going to be working with me. If you do not have the value investor guide that I wrote, you can go to the East Coast Crypto Discord, go to the welcome, and here it tells you to go to the East Coast Crypto to subscribe to the mailing list. Go ahead and subscribe to the mailing list. Talk to one of the admins and get yourself upgraded so you can get access to the value investing room. Get into this value investing room. Go to the pinned, as you click that pin, and right there you have a free ebook. Okay? A free ebook that I wrote. It's I think 12, 15 pages, to be able to understand what value is and understand this crypto space better. Okay. It is definitely something that I've been doing, what I'm following and what I'm going to continue to follow to get better picks from my value plays. If you are interested in becoming a part of the value team or the value squad, be sure that you've read the book. Because then you shouldn't be asking me a bunch of questions. I'll know that you haven't studied the manual if you're asking me questions that were in the manual. So study the Value Investor's Guide. Study it, and then start looking for your value. Start hunting your values. All right, and then starting next week, I'm going to come up with a strategy to be able to for us to start implementing our own value plays and following our values plays and being able to grade our value plays as a unit, as a team, and then we will spread those winners out into our East Coast Discord community. This way, some of the bots can get on that. This way, some of the whales and the value guys can get on that. In the future, we'll try to figure out how we can do earnings, how we can earn. It might be in Civ, which is the East Coast Crypto Community coin. It might be in BTC. I don't know quite yet. We'll figure it out. But in time, we will figure out how we're going to build this out and how we're going to earn from the value plays that we pick. But truth be told, you should be able to earn from picking good value plays and putting your own damn dime on it, right? That's how you really can earn. I mean, it's extracurricular to earn other places, but if you pick a good value play, your earning is the fact that you earn on it. And if you're picking crap, then you're not going to earn, and then nobody's going to take your advice, and it's not going to guarantee that the thing, not even to say guarantee it goes up, but it's not going to give it more leverage to go up, because the more that you pick the right coin, the more people will be interested in it, and the more people would buy it anyway, hence bringing the value up, right? Not a pumper or pump thing, but just to say that, hey, if you picked something that's smart, it's a utility and it has value, then why wouldn't everybody want to jump on it, especially if they knew that, hey, this is a 6-month play. Or, hey, according to the roadmap, we're looking at 1 year. You can get in now or you can wait. The price will be higher by the time you jump in. Right? So make sure you subscribe on the East Coast, subscribe to the East Coast newsletter. Be sure to join the, once you do that, you'll hit one of the admins up, get your upgraded membership. Join the value investing room, which you don't have to join, just you'll have access to the value investing room. And there you will get this for free, right? Yes, I gave it a bunch of steps that you have to do, but if you were that serious to get something for free, wouldn't you just do the work? You're not paying for it. The book is worth a lot. I spent a long time on it. So, and I'm still working on it. So you'll get access to the updates too before I launch it out, and it will be sold in the future. So get on it. It's free. A Crypto Plunder t-shirt lines. Got a new shirt. All about the crypto is the new shirt that we just launched today. Just launched it today. Very proud of this shirt. Put a lot of work in this shirt. All right. We have the red, white, and blue version. And of course, the first one I put out was the black on black on black. Oh, black on gray on black. So the grayed out version is cool too. I'm going to be grabbing these up myself. I designed this shirt. I designed most of these shirts for me in the first place. But I really designed this shirt for me and for us. So if you're interested, the link will be in the description below that you can go buy. These are great shirts. So I'm getting mine. You get yours. I want to thank the person. I don't know who you were that bought the straight out of crypto shirt a couple weeks ago. Really, really appreciate the purchase of the shirt. So thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's see. Subscribe. If this information that I give you, which is not 100% crypto, I know this is crypto plunder. The thing is that when we plunder, you gotta, when the pirate sailed the high seas, before he could sit there and plunder other ships, he had to get his team together. He had to get his ship in order. He had to make sure he was the badass person on the sea to be able to make sure he don't die out there. So, subscribe. I am looking to have more of us go out here and plunder these seas. Unbeknownst to you, if you are a subscriber and you hit the notification bell, that notification bell squad, your notification squad, If you're part of that, you are part of the Plunder team. You're already initiated in. Okay? You are part of the growth. You understand what's happening. You see that this makes sense to you. And it's like, hey, I need to figure out my business to grow in the future. So you are part of our family. So subscribe, click the bell, and share it with your family and your friends if you think that this information is going to help them and their businesses. Understand, even if you are an employee and you think you're not self-employed, you're wrong. Read Rich Dad Poor Dad. Everybody is self-employed. At any given time, your job can make you redundant. In the UK, that's what they call getting laid the hell off. All right? So understand you can get laid off at any damn point, especially as automation is coming in. You saw what I showed you with the AI. So don't think it can't happen to you. So share it with your family and friends if you think that they need to start understanding what's coming. All right? Understand, every portion of our world is going to be on a global database. Every portion of our world has to. Why? Cars are going to drive themselves. That means taxi drivers, gone. Truck drivers, gone. Pilots, gone. That means you're going to be stocking shelves? No, a robot's going to stock the shelf. Gone. You already see the lines in the supermarket. You can check out yourself. And now with Amazon, you can walk right out the damn door. How many jobs was lost with that? Gone. You see Amazon bought Whole Foods, right? What does that mean? Automation inside Whole Foods. It's going to now kill anybody who isn't automating their business. So Walmart's scared. Ingles is scared. Kroger is scared. If you're up north, Met's Food is scared. You know, a lot of companies are going to be scared at this. So prepare your family and your friends and make them understand that they are self-employed. They're sole proprietors. Start earning their own royalties and revenues. Start earning passive income. So this way, when the transition happens, it doesn't hurt as bad. Believe me, I've been laid off before. And when you don't have anything else, it hurts. It sucks. And when you start seeing revenue coming in here, there, and you're able to pay your bills, it feels good. But you don't want it to be a jarring feeling in which you're going to be in debt and then you're going to be screwed, right? I want to make sure that y'all are safe as possible, which means my job is to tell you, get off your ass. Stop watching these damn reality shows. Stop it. You get off of work. You work from, let's say 8 in the morning, because you got to be at 9 to 5. So you got to get up at, get out of the house and drive through that god-awful traffic for how many damn hours? And then you got to go home. You're out at 5, so you're not home till like 6, 7, right? Then you chill with your family, or you're chilling with you're chilling by yourself. You're hanging out all the damn time, spending up all your damn money. Stop it. Spend time with your family and put an hour or two a night. Give yourself an hour or two a night. Even if you give yourself an hour for yourself 5 days a week, that's 5 hours that you gave to your future. That's going to give you so much more. My suggestion is read Rich Dad Poor Dad. My suggestion is read The Richest Man in Babylon. My suggestion is read The Alchemist. These are books that begin to make you see you need to change who you are to grow your financial future. Start making these changes. My suggestion is read 4-Hour Workweek by Timothy Ferriss. Get serious. That's what subscribing to this channel means, is that you're serious about growing your personal brand for the long term. If you're not willing to do that, please don't subscribe. It's fine. In fact, unsubscribe if you're not serious about that. And in 5 years, when automation has destroyed everything, subscribe back. In fact, it might be less than that, maybe 3 years. You can subscribe back then. And if you're not sharing this content, if you do believe in what I'm telling you and you see this happening for yourself and you're not sharing it with your family and friends, shame on you. Because they need this information. Why? I know I need it. I know that Toxic Hustle needs it. I know that the East Coast Crypto Discord family needs it. So if I know that a bunch of people other than myself, including myself, need this, and you're not sharing it, what are you doing? You're passively watching other people get hurt. Shame on you. But if you're doing that and you're sharing it and you're growing with us, thank you. I appreciate you. The East Coast Crypto family appreciates you. If you are not doing this, if you're not saying this inside your head, if this is not your mantra, make it so right now. Do not buy your crypto, earn it. And as you saw what we went through, I showed you ways to earn. It doesn't have to be earning just in Bitcoin. You can earn Bitcoin. There is ways to do that. But you can earn it in US dollar. And then if they're in crypto already, you can tell them, hey, here's how much it costs in crypto. But start earning. Do not buy your Bitcoin, earn it. Do not buy your crypto, earn it. Do not buy your crypto, earn it. And this way, you're going to be prepared for your future. It starts with you taking action. All of these links, why I go through this week after week now and show artistically how you can earn money. And if you're a business person, how to earn money. Why do I do that? Because I want you to prepare. Because entertainment, unbeknownst to most people, entertainment will be our gross national product. What do we build out here? Unless you're programming some software or technology, unless that's what you do, what do? Your products and services. Right? So if you're a masseuse, you're a service. You're in the service industry. How many years do you have on your fingers? What's the lifetime of your hands? If you're a painter, what's the lifetime on your wrists? If you walk dogs, what's the lifetime on those knees? Right? As automation starts pulling all the other jobs away, start thinking about where are you earning? So start earning now so that then you can look at these companies, get the value investor guide, look at the companies and see the best picks to be able to put your money or revenue in for the long-term game. This is a game changer. Artificial intelligence needs a decentralized system to run because it cannot be locked in by one machine. It needs to be on many machines all over the place. It needs a global machine to run. The largest AI will run on a global machine. The person who builds the biggest AI on a global machine will win. So prepare your businesses, prepare yourself for the transition, and prepare your lifestyle to earn. This is Tragic Jeffrey for Crypto Plunder, and I thank you so much for spending time with me today. I'm going to holler at you later. Take it easy. Peace.